Oh, I remember like strutting around like I owned the place. I'd started weightlifting and I remember putting it on and being like, oh my God, she's here. I really felt like Becky the artist had arrived by this point. Hi, I'm Becky Hill and I'm about to play Throwback or Bring Back with Cosmo UK. In this game, I'll be looking back at outfits I've worn over the years and deciding whether I leave them in the past or bring them back. Let's go. Wow, where was I? God, I look so young. So I remember this look because I think it was like my first head to toe big designer look. I can't remember for the life of me what the designer was, but I remember being like really excited because it was like my first like really great quality outfit. I loved the red boots and I loved the red handbag. I remember turning up feeling really fierce. This was a Magnum party, and I used to go to all the Magnum parties because you would get a naked Magnum and then dip it in chocolate and then put all the sprinkles on. That would be, I still hate going to those sorts of events, but Magnum always have my attendance. I actually really miss this look, and I would 100% wear it again, so I'm definitely gonna bring it back. This was like before I started going more camp with my look. I was playing it safe. The trainers matched the coat. I remember I got to keep the coat as well as the jeans, I think. I think this whole look might have been a keep. I remember wearing this coat to death. I also remember taking it to a party. Somebody brought their little dog along and it weed on my coat. And I don't think I ever wore that coat again. Even though I took it to the dry cleaners, but I think I got rid of the coat. But yeah, I definitely would throw this look back. I'd keep it in the past for sure. So this look was at Everybody's Talking About Jamie. I wrote the opening song with Dan Sells and M&EK, and I remember I really wanted to go to, I'd already seen the film, but I really wanted to go to the premiere night. I literally turned up for the pictures. I got changed in the car. I did my hair and makeup in my friend's Mini Cooper as we drove over. I literally did the whole thing in the car, put my hair up, I did all of my makeup, I put the dress on in the back of her car. I still have this dress. Because I got to keep it. I don't know why I got to keep it, but I luckily got to keep it, and I definitely would bring this look back. I'm waiting for the next time I can wear this dress. So I think I'm about 18, 19 here. I can't be any older because of the length of my hair. I must have just come off The Voice. And as you can see here, notoriously, I have had, for most part of my life, no style sense at all. My body has turned into like a more woman body now, whereas this, I've still got little girl body. I look at that and I think, I despise the look now. I despise the look now, but I look back at little Becky and I think, I get it, I get why you wore that. It's a very safe option, it's very covered, it's very blend into the background, it's very, I don't know what I'm doing here, and it's total imposter syndrome, so let me just wear this big grey skirt and these grey boots and this very covered black body. Babes, you need to find sequins and feathers and your whole life will change. Yeah, this is little me with no confidence and only good hope in her heart. I would keep this in the past though. This is definitely a throwback. Wow, I remember this. This is great. This was London Pride, and I had like 2 or 3 sets to do at London Pride, and this was the main set. And I remember getting this. I think this was a stylist thing. And this was the first time that I'd worn something like this. And I feel like the only place that you can really wear an outfit like this is Pride. So I had like a full sequin tasseled cape I had this tiny little sequined body and then this extra neck bit. These grey boots were everything. I would totally wear this look now, and it is camp as hell and I love it. So yeah, this is definitely a bring back for me. So here I am at Fusion Festival. This look, I remember when my stylist first gave me these trousers and I loved them. This was when I just started transitioning into sequins. As you can see, there is like some beige little pant that is clearly quite ill-fitting. I think this was, yeah, I remember wearing this for Fusion Festival. It does not look like this fits me very well and is not very shapely, but I enjoyed wearing it at the time. But I would have to throw this look back and keep it in the past. Yeah, this was my second Brits. And as you can see, I am buzzing to be wearing this dress. This was like a slicked back, hair tucked behind the ears look, off the shoulder, and I loved off the shoulder, I still do. Down to the ground sequins. I remember this night, and I remember my best friend Emanike was there. I'd just been dropped from my record label, my first record deal. And I remember going and being like, oh, I don't care, I'm gonna wear this amazing dress. And I remember my A&R, who had dropped me the year before, coming up to me and being like, oh, Becky, we really miss you at the label. And I was like, no, I've started my own label now. So this is like a really empowering picture for me because I'm really excited. I look very nervous. Like it's only been the last couple of years that I've gotten used to standing in front of a press wall. They all shout at you. So I now know how to like talk to Paps and just be like, can you all like take a minute? So I was very overwhelmed here, but this was an incredible night and I love this dress, so I would definitely bring it back. Oh, yep, I remember this. I kept this dress for ages. I think I still have it somewhere. And this coat I cannot find for the life of me, but it's Charlotte Simone, is that her name? And she did all this, like, she did these sheepskin, big, fluffy coats. And I remember, I think I bought this. I think the dress was actually from ASOS or something. And I loved it because there was like tassels on the bottom, tassels all the way up. I think I just worked with MK. I think I'd just done Piece of Me in this picture. And this was a festival that I was doing and I felt incredible in this outfit. It was all about the coat for me. So yeah, if I've managed to find that coat, because I have no idea where it is, but I need it back in my life, I will definitely bring it back. So this is Capital's Jingle Bell Ball. I think I was performing with Jonas Blue. I'd just done Back and Forth. I remember my makeup artist gave me this like great fuchsia lip to go with this really lovely denim jumpsuit. This is actually quite pared back for me. I still wasn't really recognised as a solo artist at this point. I was still kind of classed as a feature. So I was still kind of in the midst of, again, finding who I was and finding my feet in the industry, even though I'd probably been in the industry for about 6 years at this point. But yeah, I like this. I don't love it, and I probably wouldn't wear it for a red carpet now, so I'm gonna throw it back. Oh, I love another Capital Jingle Bell Ball. This time I was with Sagala. I'd just done Wish You Well. I'd started weightlifting. And geez, can you see her there? Like, I'm bulging out of that dress in such a great way. I loved my body when I was weightlifting. This dress had like some embroidered eagle in gold on the corset, and then this long train, this slit that went right up to my arse cheeks, as you can see there. This was at the O2 Arena, and I remember like strutting around like I owned the place. This dress was everything, and I remember like me and my team putting it on and being like, oh my God, she's here. I really felt like Becky, the artist, had arrived by this point. And I was going through a bit of a crap time, but my thighs tell you different. I was huge. I was so hench. Anyway, this dress is everything, so I'm gonna bring it back. I just turned 18. I'd just come off The Voice. I had just moved to London. I had moved my entire life from my small town in Bewdley. I left all of my friends and my family, everything I knew, and I moved to London. I lived with a woman who I met off The Voice. She got voted out in the battle rounds. Her name was Andrea Nile, and she had 2 kids, 15 and 3. I was living with her, and I was on the bottom bunk sharing her 15-year-old daughter's room. I had no friends, I had no family, I had nobody in London at all. I was super lost, but I just, as cheesy as this sounds, I just had a dream and a lot of hope. I was fearless and terrified all at once. My hair, I think Andrea was the queen of weave, and I think I had glue-in extensions in this picture, and we plaited it, and she put loads of hairspray in it, which is why it looks so crinkly. I think she did my makeup as well, by the looks of this quite brash, smoky eye. I think this was like 2 or 3 months, maybe even less, probably like 6 weeks, 2 months into my journey into living in London. And this was my first event. And it was Misha B's release party for her single Run, which M&EK produced. This was like my confirmation that he liked me, and we started becoming friends. So yeah, this is literally no money, living with a complete stranger and her 2 children, who really looked after me and did a great job of making sure I was very comfortable and had a family in London, essentially. This outfit is a throwback for sure. Get rid. So I'm a bit older here. I had just started working with my stylist, Adele Carney, who is incredible and never lets me down. This was one of the first looks. So I was actually singing the national anthem at Wembley Arena for the Women's FA Cup final. Here I am in the changing rooms of Wembley Arena. This was the biggest thing of my career at that time. Adele gave me this incredible gold full-length skirt, this beautiful red top, and obviously these little red trainers. I never wore heels. I still don't massively like wearing them, but I'd see the benefit of wearing them now because they look ace. But I never wanted to, because I was a bit like Bambi on ice in heels at that point. I absolutely loved this look. I remember walking around the pitch feeling like $1 million. So good memories, and I'm gonna definitely bring it back. This is a bring back look. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave your comments below.